Hey collective, and welcome to Light Paves Way. How are you all doing? Thank you for all of your likes and comments. I really do appreciate it. All my messages are timeless, so I trust that when you're guided to a reading, then there'll be a message in there for you. Now let's see what comes out. Four of Pentacles. Some of you are holding on to control, holding on to money. Really protecting your energy at the moment. Protecting those resources. Or there's a need to do this. Yeah, some of you could be withdrawing from friends, from society at the minute. Some of you need to make necessary changes, or you're going through changes, going through a transformation, a transition. Some of you could have lost someone recently. And if you have, if someone has passed on, I'm really sorry, condolences. Yeah, but you're withdrawing while you grieve, while you cope with this transition. Because you're withdrawing, you know, you're isolating yourself. People could think that you're actually being selfish here. You know, everybody has a different way of coping, whether it's with grief or, you know, or just transitioning from one stage in life to another. You know, we all cope differently, and that is okay. But if you're struggling too much, you know, there is help out there, and you must seek advice if and help if you need it. You know, there are professionals out there that can help you, that can give you advice. Yeah, some of you are trying to find that little bit of peace and quiet away from the noise. You know, you could be dealing with people that are quite loud and obnoxious, and you know, if you're going through a transition, a transformation within your life, you know, you're stepping away from, you know, the partying because it no longer resonates with you. These, you know, you're finding that your friends group, there's no connection there anymore. You know, you don't resonate. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you are realizing, you know, or you're either realizing that your friend groups, you know, your social circles, they're constantly nagging you, you know, they're suffocating, and some of them possibly could be jealous. Those that are dealing with a death, a loss, you're just wanting to find balance. You want that peace and quiet, and people around you are nagging at you, constantly ringing you up and, you know, messaging you, and you just want time to process, and they don't seem to understand that. Some of you that have like tried to speak your truth, here, these people are thinking you're acting very immature. Those going through the transformation, you know, some of you could be realizing that you was immature, going through, you know, going out partying constantly, you know, in this energy of gossip. Some of you while you're taking this time out, some of you could be daydreaming a lot. There's a lot of confusion here, a lot of confusion, and it's all because you have stepped back. You know, there's a lot of irrational thinking, and it's so whatever your situation is, whether you're dealing with an actual death, or whether it's, you know, you're just transitioning within your life, growing, ascending, and you've taken that step back, you know, you just want that peace and quiet, and the people around you, they're overreacting, you know, they're accusing you of things. So it's a lot of irrational behaviour and words being spoken, because they don't understand you, and that is because you are shifting to a new timeline. You're outgrowing these people. And those dealing with the death, you just want that peace and quiet to process it. You know, the way you process things could be a lot different to those around you. You could have been seen as the leader of the group, you know, the one with the power and the strength, you know, but you just need that time to balance. One more. But I think as you step out of this Four of Pentacles energy, as you've gone through this transition, you know, you'll be having that vision of, you know, where you want to go in the future, how you want your life to be, and what are the next steps, you know, to make. There's so much confusion around this reading, but I don't think that is your energy. I think that's the people around you. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a loss here. That wants to come out. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness, a lot of loss, and a lot of confusion. So you're doing the right thing by, you know, withdrawing, withholding back as you process this. Some of you could be, with the King of Wands here, some of you are visionaries, so you will see where, when you go into that state of peace and quiet, that temperance energy, you will find, you know, the source of the confusion, which will allow you then to make decisions and to, you know, cut people off, cut things off, you know, take the next steps that are needed. Wow, that was a tough one. But this confusion, it's not your energy, it's somebody else's. Yeah, I don't think these people are coping with the changes that you're making within yourself. What message do we need? What's the message for the collective? What's the message? Healing. Yeah, you're healing at the minute. And these people don't like it. They want you to stay in the same energy that they're in. And they're confused by that. One's on the floor. Oh, we have two on the floor. Archangel Michael and answered prayer. Yes, some of you have prayed to Archangel Michael. you know, to, or some of you need to, but he's there, and he's guiding you, protecting you as you go through this transition. Some of you have asked for this change. Go for one more. Yeah, there's a call for, you know, because we've got the green here. The green is representative of the heart chakra. So some of you could benefit from doing some heart chakra healing, heart chakra meditation. Music could be beneficial for you if you can see. It's almost the same. Let's get one more. Truth and integrity. Yeah, Archangel Michael is showing you the truth. Here. And you know, sometimes it can be overwhelming to go through that and to see, you know, see the truth of, you know, who we're around and whether, you know, it's friends, family and stuff, or what we've been investing our time in. It can be really overwhelming. So there's a real need, you know, to be strong, be patient with yourself, you know, have some compassion as you heal, because your angels are with you. Some of you could be finding a lot of angel feathers at the moment. That is a sign that they're with you. And for some of you that don't know, there are different coloured feathers as well, and the colour of the feather has a different meaning. So if you look into that, there'll be a personal message. If you do come across a feather, have a look at the colour of the feather as well. I'm going to leave that there. Just know that you are loved and you are protected, and your angels are with you as you go through this transition. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.